Hello everyone and welcome to the final round of Season 7 of the Formula ROBLOX League. I'm back in the commentary booth for this race and we're looking forward to hopefully finish off this season with a bang. So today in the commentary booth I am joined by Missing Link and by Dustin as the streamer. And of course, not to forget, I'm also joined by Makwa.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
As I'm trying to join the server right now, it's not letting me in at the moment.
I think it's full.
Do you have a problem with the server?
I think the server is full.
Is it though?
It's not letting me join, that's the problem. So we're waiting for that to work out as the race will start in about a minute from now.
Okay, let me see how many people are in. Just a sec. It's 18 people out of 22. I don't get why you can't join right now.
I mean, I guess I haven't opened a join the rogues place in like a million years. Maybe that's why it doesn't help.
Okay.
Anyway, let me try another server.
I just joined the server, or the lobby, so it works.
We're friends in ROBLOX, but I just added you to make sure. I just added you in the server.
All right.
Oh, we're supposed to start now.
Yeah, I cannot join another server either, so I'm a bit screwed.
Are all the people in the server supposed to drive? Like there's no other.
There are 20. Okay, Oxford just. Oh no. There's 21 people in the server.
You can join the server now since there's still space.
Yeah, try now.
I was just checking in if there was still people inside the server.
All right.
Dustin, I just want to clarify. Don't really have to put.
Wait, did someone send ping the stream thing in the channel?
Oh yeah. Where's the stream link?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm going to reinstall my Roblox. Meanwhile, you guys can take over for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you Dustin. There's no. Where's your stream link? Just to clarify. Stream link.
It's round 14, not 13, but okay.
You can quickly change that.
Yeah. Okay, so all the drivers are coming out for qualifying for their first lap. We have a pretty full grid today.
I mean, it is the final round of the inaugural of Season 7.
Let's see who's the first one. Going to be the first one crossing the line. I think it's Bacon's, maybe. Oh no. It might be Brody, the first one to get on the lap. All right, drivers are about to start their first lap. I think it's Skilled and Brody, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a signal. I'm about to join the server.
All right,
Yippee.
yeah. Let's go. All right, so Skilled is starting his lap. And so is Brody. Let's get on board with one of them.
Looking well with Skilled right now as he's about to end Sector 1, heading through the quick chicane. Ooh, that's an early turn in. He had to correct through there. Don't think... Oh, he's abandoned his lap.
Yeah, it's Brody now. Brody's on a purple.
Dust is alright now, going through Sector 1, maximizing the chicane. As he is now approaching the Bahrain S corner in Sector 2. Looks good so far, no corrections needed. He's got a green first sector, not a purple one though. The purple sector is going to Manfading so far, who is driving for skill issue.
A skill issue, H71 Mogus.
Yes, check. So I spent before the stream memorizing the colors, but however, some colors are overlapping with each other, at least in the testing place that I was checking out. So it's a bit hard to distinguish all the teams for me. So for the viewers, please forgive me for that.
Yeah.
And so I'm now watching Dusty. So again, he's got a green sector 2. Manfading also set the fastest second sector, so he's looking very good right now to go on provisional pole.
Brody's about to go.
He's about to flying lap should be coming in very shortly.
Right.
As was making run the final corner. Brody sets the first time of a 135. Manfading goes fastest with a 134.2. Let's see what everyone else is doing. Brody with a purple final sector, but despite that 1 second off the pace, Dusty also goes provisionally second place.
Sussy goes third. Sussy, the D2 West driver, who's, if I'm not wrong, fighting for the championship right now.
Yeah, Matt Piffin set an incredible first lap, but Mark Anthony now being actually trying, and he actually did get closer to Matt Piffin. So good job on Mark Anthony, but what a lap from Matt Piffin. His first round.
Pole should be around those low 34s. Let's see who else is on the lap. Skilled is on a lap right now. He's crossing the...
Yeah, we're watching Quattros now, driver for Sepidera. He's now down the back straight right now. He's on the outlap. Not sure what the camera is focused on him.
Skilled. We've got Skilled and Geo.
Yeah, Skilled Baconhead's on the lap. He is now on the back straight as well, going through the flat out left-hander. Trying to keep as much speed as possible by using all the space to his disposal. We're now entering sector 3, braking around the 100-meter board. Turns in nice and early. A little bit wide in the exit, just kept it within the limits before the cut slowdown kicks in. Now a very tricky chicane. You want to hit a late apex again. It's really easy to run wide here, but I think Skilled nailed it through the chicane. Now double apex final corner. Again, you want to use all the space available. Late apex, running a bit wide into the pit entry. But he's got that down very well. Let's see what he's going to do when he comes across the line. He goes 5th place.
Gio's also on a lap about to finish. He goes 8th. So it's Play Games who's going into the Sector 3 chicane.
Yeah, Play Games. It looks a little bit conservative from him going through Sector 3.
Yeah.
My guess it's not going to be the quickest lap, but we'll see. Going around the final corner.
Going slightly wide.
Yeah.
And that's
comes
going
to the line.
be...
Let's see. 11th. 1 second off the provisional pole time from Manfading, who is going purple in Sector 1, by the way. He is looking for an improvement.
Oh, I think he's coming out of the pits.
Oh, he abandoned his
made
lap.
a mistake, I think.
Yeah.
Bacon's on a lap too, I think.
Yeah, Mark seems to be in the lap. He's got JTS out of him. Who there's no slipstream or dirty air in qualifying, but still having the car in front of you could be a bit distracting for you.
Yeah.
So
Bacon's
Mark is
green.
now in going through Sector 2 now, near the end of Sector 2, going down the back straight. He has a green first sector. He's only half a tenth away. He's within half a tenth of Manfading, so this could go anywhere. Let's see what his Sector 2 is. Also green.
So
Mark is looking strong right now to the mission driver. He's looking strong to take away provisional pole from Manfading here.
Brody goes 3rd.
Spaken's takes pole position with just barely with another 34.2, only 16 thousandths ahead of Manfading. Let's see what Mark can do here. Going around the final corner, he's improved in Sector 1. He's improved in Sector 2. Let's see if he can improve over the whole lap and grab pole position from Co-Bacons. Using all space table. Yes, by 2/10. An excellent lap from Mark there. Sassy Imposter is also on the lap right now. He's got a red sector 2, even though he is at... No, he's on the out lap. I think he must have abandoned his lap. Okay.
JT's starting a lap now. See
Yeah,
how that
Quattrus
goes
is
for
on the
him.
lap. See if Squatrus has anything to offer. Late Apex through the hairpin. So also watching JTS1 sending a lap. Let's go on board with him.
Yes, he goes through.
Very late Apex through the hairpin. A bit, he broke a bit too much, I think, for that corner. So
That could cost him a
time
bit.
through there. Yeah.
That's down the straight now. Going into sector 3.
The couple of
That's green for him.
drivers also improving. JTS yet to set a lap in this qualifying
Oh,
session.
slightly
Missing the
wide.
Apex ever so slightly. Keeps it just within track limits. Now going through the chicane. For the new viewers here, track limits aren't exactly the white lines. There is a little bit of margin to play with before the car actually slows down. If you're about 1.5 times car swift off the track, then you get a slowdown, basically.
Yes.
So coming around the final corner, JTS F1 is. He's going to cross the line, goes into 14th in his first lap. He's got some work to do. Looks like he's going for another lap. He's still pushing. Oh, never mind. He is slowing down. So who else do we have who is on a potential strong lap right now? So we've got Sassy Imposter in Sector 2 right now. He is 6/10 of first place, but only just over 2/10 away from 5th place. So there are a lot of drivers right ahead of him in the standings. So if he could improve his time just by a little bit, he could find himself gain quite a few places. Let's see what he can do. He's gone red in Sector 2, so he's a slower Sector 2 than his personal best. Let's see how his final sector will be. He's still carrying on his lap, so I assume he's still looking for an improvement here.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute myself for a moment.
He's going through the final corner, looks nice and clean. He's going to take the shortest line possible to the start-finish line by keeping it tight. And yes, he's improving to 5th place.
Hyperbus is also on the lap. He goes second.
Hyper goes second. Gets within 2/10 of Mark.
Who else is on the lap?
Jerk is on the lap right now.
Yeah.
So actually, there are quite a few drivers who haven't set a lap. I think.
Manfetting goes purple.
Quattrus hasn't done a lap. Oh, Manfetting's gone purple. He's in sector 2 now.
Yeah.
Going through the hairpin.
That's a pretty good corner going into the straight.
Yeah, just within track limits.
That could have been a corner cut.
As Andy is going for the one-shot quali attempt, he's flexing the
Third championship.
champion.
The current champion who was crowned the last week.
Yeah, so right now, the only thing on the line, if I'm not wrong, is the Constructors' Championship.
Manfitting has gone red in sector 2. He's still carrying on his lap. He's about to reach the... yeah, Chuck going 4th place with a purple final sector. Let's see what Manfitting can do here as he comes around the final corner to finish his lap.
Can he beat Mark? Let's see, he goes second.
No, but he goes second. That's a pretty good lap. And that will be Manfitting done for this session. Let's see what Andy can do. He is about to start a flying lap. He's in the final sector right now. As Play Games is close to finishing lap, he's improving both sectors. Let's see if he can break into the top 10 on this flying lap. The top 10 separated by only 6/10, by the way. So, and Play Games has 6/10 to make up in order to reach into that reach that top 10. So he's quite far away, but let's see what he can do as he is about to come around the final corner.
Play Games. He goes really wide. It's going to cost him a bit, and I don't think he's going to improve. Oh, well, he does.
got pretty close to the top 10 actually. Let's look at Andy now, the champion of this season, and now multiple-time champion in this
a three-time
league.
champion.
The most successful driver. Ooh, that's a very interesting line by Andy, going very wide and then cutting back in late. I have never seen that line before, actually. That's very interesting.
Yes.
Anyway, his lap's looking solid so far. He hasn't gone purple in Sector 1.
Yes, Young is about to finish his lap, I
Good.
think. There's a
He's
few
really
drivers.
minimizing the distance he has to travel. He is driving very well so far on this lap, I must say. Now, trying to use all
Champion
the space
stuff.
available. Really smooth stuff so far. Doesn't look like
He's
Mark's
gonna
going
go
to improve his lap.
green.
Andy now approaching the final sector, a few corners to go. Very easy to run wide through the next couple of corners. Looking
Very
good so
clean
far.
ride, but
Again, really minimizing the distance here that he has to travel, which gains you a couple of more thousands. But if you do it every corner, it really adds up. You can
Yeah.
easily get a 10th out by just
It-
focusing on minimizing the distance. He misses the first apex, but he hits the second apex very nicely. He's very focused on getting good exits here.
It's just gonna
Let's
be
see what
pole.
Andy can do. As he's about to cross the line, will it be good enough for pole? Only 5th,
No.
but only 2/10 away from pole position. Very close stuff, and that's qualifying over. So it's going to be Mark Antoni on pole with almost a 133, 134.041, with Man Fitting in second place, followed in third by Skilled Baconet, Hyperboss in fourth place, and the champion himself, Andy, with a one-shot quali attempt in fifth place with a respectable 34-2. Go
We
Bacon
should
is in
see-
sixth.
We should see the strats for this race.
Yeah, the strategy will be something to look in at this
I
track.
think Mark is starting on hards. Man,
Oh,
which is kind of weird.
well, we have 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. It seems like Andy got a horrible start off the line. And Mark Anthony screws us right up into the lead right behind Man Piffin. It's a turn one. They go. Man Piffin has a problem and is falling right back down the order. Meanwhile,
Andy with
in the
a
back,
horrible start. Andy with a
Young.
horrible start.
battling with Gio in the back there. It's a bad pack fight in the middle of the pack right now. Mark Anthony, and it's Go Bacon. Here comes Sussy Imposter on It's Code Bacon's. Right on him. Sussy's going to try sending it down the inside, and he does not get it.
Skill goes to first.
It's Skilled Bacon's head has taken the lead from Mark Anthony.
It's a yellow top 5. All the cars are yellow.
Yes, Sussy Imposter sold. It's Code Bacon's. Brody goes wide in the back there. It's now we go on to the S straight. It's a windy little straight, but it's all flat out here, and it's the fastest part of the track.
Andy's down in 12. Whatever happened to him?
I feel like he was maybe he was backing at the start. I have no idea. Meanwhile, looking at the chat, I see that Code Bacon was actually supposed to start on the. He did want to start on the hards, but
Yeah, like his teammate.
change his compounding time. So split strategy for that team, but we see a really big variety in terms of strategy. All the compounds. We see all the compounds. Whilst Mark Anthony runs wide coming out of the final corner.
Skill is slightly pulling away. He's already got 5 tenths on Mark. 8 now.
Yeah. That's an excellent start from the McLaren driver.
Meanwhile, Sussy Imposter goes second. The D2 West, one of the drivers fighting for the title fight. And he's third on D1.
Impressive showing from him so far at the start of this race, but he's got a big train ahead of him, so he's got good progress. But Division 1, as we know, is a very cutthroat division where one mistake can easily cost you like 5 or 6 places, especially in the early stage of the race. You do not want to make an early mistake, because it will really put you on the back foot.
I just want to say, oh, sorry. I was going to quickly say something, then I'll let you go back. Jerk Boy fell down. He was 10th, and he is now all the way down in last. So I just want to point that out that something must have happened there. But go ahead, continue. My apologies.
No, I was just gonna say Andy is making a few mistakes, which is surprising considering his skill level as a driver here. He's down in 15th right now.
Is that a lag spike from him?
Yeah.
I'm not
I
sure,
think
but
it's
he's
lag.
lost another 310s. It's not the start that he wants. He seems to be lagging a little bit. As he's also, it doesn't help for him that he's in dirty air. He's got a lot of cars ahead of him. As the leader, of course, has clean air. Doesn't have to worry about the dirty air. And that's why we see the gaps. The gap to the leader increase between Skilled and Andy.
Yeah, skill pick and starting on the softs. He's kind of pulling a gap, but those softs will eventually die and probably will fall down all the way down the order. But they can build himself a nice gap here.
Yeah. Well,
They,
we've got Mark and Sussy fighting for second, as Skilled is taking that, like taking advantage of that, pulling away. We've got a four car fight for P2.
Yeah, it's so close stuff, and there's a whole train still together. So the cars that are slightly behind, like Manfitting and Geo, they could also end up in that fight if they can keep up
Yeah.
and if they can catch the cars ahead off guard. So this race could still go anywhere at this point, as Skill's trying really hard to break away. He doesn't seem to be pulling away anymore. As the gap stabilized at around 8 tenths. Let's see how long the softs will last. It's an interesting choice from him.
I think he's going for a
really,
two-stopper. He'll probably go on mediums for his first pit and then softs again. So soft med soft, I think.
Now that's a strategy that when I last commentated, I did not hear about. It was usually that the softs were the worst tire in the race, that they were not viable at all. You would only use them in qualifying, and in the race they would just wear off too quickly. So yeah, interesting to see the softs being used a lot more in the race nowadays. As Bacon's is not taking that chicane very well, losing a little bit of ground to play games, and Sussy Imposter. As,
And Mark has gone
he's
down
pretty
to
unstable.
7th. Mark
Markdown is 7th. He is the only driver on hards though, so he should have less grip. My guess is that the crossover point where the hards will become the stronger tire will be around lap 8, 7.
Yeah.
See who
And
he wants to fight
Hyperblock.
again. He's not making good use of those hards right now, as he's now under pressure from Mannington, right behind.
Yes. Also, Hyperblast, who was fighting for podium positions before, is now down to 9th. We're seeing a lot of mistakes from some drivers, but overall, some smooth driving, I'd say.
Yeah. And he's still all the way down in 15th. He's not making any progress so far. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, he has had a bad race at this venue before. It doesn't look like Kilima is his favorite circuit, like at
also,
all.
JT is the first driver to DNF today.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate word for JT. It was a gearbox problem, so he will be retired from this race. So very sad to see it, and a bad way to probably conclude your season. But
JT, who announced his retirement, is media director from the league.
Yeah, that's also big news too.
So after the three-way fight going on here, it's now Bacon's, Play Games, and Manfitting fighting for P2 as Skilled Baconet is maintaining. He's extended his lead a little bit to 1.4 seconds, so he's looking very comfortable in first place right now. That's for this for Division 1 standards. That's quite a nice lead to have at this stage of the race, but it could easily be undone with a single mistake. Meanwhile, Sassy Imposter getting back in the fight for P2 as Manfitting is dropping back a little bit. Still have a train for P2 all the way down to P7, stuck close together, slipstream each other. So Mark would still have a little bit of slipstream from the car ahead, but he's really starting to lose touch with the leaders here. Oh, mistake from Play Games. He's got the corner. That's going to cost him 4 places, and then he's now going to be in danger, under pressure from Mannington in P7. He will be very frustrated with that mistake because it looks like he's holding the fastest lap, so he seems to have the pace this weekend to fight for a good position. But But yeah, if you then don't capitalize on it, that's really unfortunate. So, but it's not over in this race. He's still with the train. Anything can happen as the gap to the lead is coming down very
Yeah,
slightly.
his tires are dying. I think are starting to die now. He usually pulls away a bit in sector 1, but I think it's maybe I'm wrong. He just gained there. Well, you don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't think they are starting to
I doubt he'll
take a
be
big hit.
like able to extend those for longer.
Yeah.
You should probably be pitting this next lap or lap 8.
Yeah, Joke Boy's in the pits right now. He's the first driver to pit, going onto the hard compound.
It's a pretty unorthodox strat, if you ask me.
I mean, he
Sure.
started 10th and had he fell down the order pretty fast. So maybe there's something issue with the car. Or, we don't know. We don't know what it could be.
Perhaps he's looking to get some clean air by undercutting the rest of the field. That would be my guess.
So Bacon's is
find your
actually
own rhythm.
gaining now. He's gaining a lot. He's now 7/10 behind him. So it's clear that skilled tires are now pretty much gone.
Yeah, and it's Goat Bacon's meanwhile. He is he's pulling away from P3 slightly. He's really bridging the gap between P3 and P1 essentially. He's now very close in the slipstream as Skilled is trying to break that slipstream. Going through turn 1 now. I'm going to look on board with oh, that's a camera. That's a free cam. I just noticed. Anyway, going on board with Bacons now. With its coach Bacons, we've got 2 Bacons now in this in Division 1.
The Bacon's fight.
He is getting closer and closer to taking a little bit of different lines. Go Bacon's going for the exit. He's only 1/10 behind right now, looking very close to taking the lead in this race. As you can tell that its goat has got a little bit more grip compared to the McLaren driver.
Yeah. And Bacon's was actually supposed to start on hards like his teammate Mark.
Don't think he's regretting having
Bacon
any
takes the
regret
lead.
right now.
Bacon's the head of Bacon Head.
Yeah, he's taking the lead of this race. Let's see if Skilled Baconhead can stick with Go Bacons or whether he's going to be on the pit soon. I am not sure when the ideal time would be to go into the pits. I'm going to guess around after 8 laps.
As a soft runner, it should be ideal either now or next lap because.
Okay, let's see what Skilled Baconhead is going to do. A bit wide going through the first corner. He's staying out for another lap. Manfitting is trying to close the gap. Meanwhile, he is now.
We have 2 pitters. We have 2 pitters.
And 3, that's actually Young too. He goes into the pits. So Mian going on, let's see.
He's on mediums.
Mediums, Gio goes to mediums too. And Young is going on softs.
Oh,
So we have a
interesting.
variety of strats. Bro, I think Brody actually pitted too.
Yeah, looks like Manfitting is about to take second place away from Skilled Baconhead. And Playgame is also right there in the mix for second place. While Isco Bacon is looking to build a gap in first.
Yeah.
Manfitting and Bacons are exchanging positions right now for second place with Skilled slightly ahead of the skill issue driver.
Meanwhile, TJ actually takes purple sector 1 on the hards.
Interesting. It shows that fresh tires really do wonders for you in this race. Well, considering we don't have the car does in this league, we don't have any slowdown from fuel. It's not like the stuff the racing cars are slower due
Bacon's
to,
made a mistake.
fuel
Bacon's
tanks,
just made a big mistake, and Manfitting takes the lead.
Let's see what's
Let's see. Surely Skilled is going to appeal in the pits. Yes, he is. He is into the pits, looking to go for the undercut over the other guys.
Now it's
As we got a three-way
Dust,
battle
Andy,
on our
and
hands for
Fluxus
the lead.
also. So it's 4 pitters now. Guild will be going to. He's going on mediums. Andy goes on softs. Dust on hards. Dust goes on hards, and Quattro is on mediums. And TJ unable to take that fastest lap from play games.
Yeah,
He's actually gained some time on the guys who pitted now.
So the top 7 currently are yet to pit, while the rest have gone into the pits already. But Manfitting, he just took the lead from Skilled, so he's actually
Skill just
more or
got
less as It's Code Bacons is about to take over that lead again. But they are fighting for about net first place. Meanwhile, Skilled Bacon is further down the order on fresh tires, looking to do the undercut of all 3 cars we're watching right now.
Yeah.
To get back into that lead and hopefully build a buffer again.
Meanwhile, Hyperbus is actually gaining on the pack. I swear he
Play games with a last-minute decision to go into the pits. It looked like he was going to carry on, but then last minute he swerved into the pits. Let's see what side he's going to select next. We've got Skilled on the mediums. Let's see what Play Game's going to do. He started in the mediums and is going for another set of mediums.
Which means he's going to have to pit.
He's going to softs.
Play Games actually has to pit again if he goes on mediums twice, because it's 2 compounds. So, yeah.
Play Games. Oh, wow. He's going to come out really close to Geo here. Oh, no, right behind. Fits in right behind. See, so behind.
And Skilled overtakes Play Games.
Oh, we've got Geo leading now, actually, in the net lead of everyone who is pitted. That's a bit of a surprise to see. I'm not sure where he was before the round of pit stops, but
I think Play Games was fifth.
I was expecting Skill to be in the lead. Well, he almost is in terms of the guys who already pitted. Meanwhile, we're expecting the leaders to come into the pits very shortly, especially the ones who started mediums. It looks like maybe Mark will be able to carry on for a little bit longer. As beautiful switch back by Play Games as Mannington in the background made a mistake. He cut the corner, so he's basically effectively lost the slipstream to the 4 guys ahead of him.
Oh, TJ, I think TJ, yeah, he's gone.
Oh, and Jerks retired.
Yeah, so we're down to 15 drivers now.
It looks like the leaders are going for a one-stop here. They are really extending their stints so far.
Ooh. What a move from Skilled on Play Games. I think Play Games might have gone slightly wide on that Sector 3 chicane. So all the top from fifth, like the top 5 hasn't pitted yet.
That's correct.
Andy with a 33.5.
Yeah, he is about to overtake Mannington for 10th place on track. Looks like
That's
he's gone
actually
a bit more. Yeah, they are pretty much even right now. Mannington with a slightly better exit.
Andy's line is actually so like that line he takes.
It looks really smooth. It's barely faster though, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Diffing driver techniques from Andy.
Yeah.
It's
Manfitting's pulling away now, slightly on Bacon's.
Bacon's must have made a mistake. He was really close to him.
Yeah. Let's see if Manfitting, Bacon's, and the others will pit. And Manfitting's going in.
Manfitting pits. Manfitting is in the pits.
Yeah, Bacon's staying out. So
is
his teammate
goes in too. Hyperboss stays out. So that's 2 into the pits. There's three, so it's Bacon's, Mark, and Hyperboss who haven't pitted yet.
Going on a long run here. This is interesting.
They're on the softs. Sassy
Ooh.
Imposter has gone onto the soft.
Oh,
I could see
interesting.
Mark extending his run for
Manpifting
maybe
is
lap
also
15.
gone for the soft, so they are going for
Oh.
a 2-stop. Because
Yeah,
there's no way you're going to make that. Those softs are going to last until the end. So that's interesting because I thought they were looking on for a 1-stop because they were able to keep it on the mediums for 11 laps, and then you would do 14. If you would do 14 laps in the hards, that seemed very reasonable. But no, they have, I think, converted to the 2-stop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different strategies in this race, so definitely will.
Mark's one, I think Mark could go on and extend his run for maybe lap 16, maybe lap 15 as much, like as a max. But those hards are going to start like degrading now.
Now, what about
And he's actually
Bacon?
gaining.
He's still in the mediums.
Yeah.
He's now in the
Bacon's
12
might
lap
go in
medium.
now, I think.
Yeah.
Should be ideal for him. And Mark is actually gaining on his teammate.
He is staying out.
Saying it again, the two teammates battling for the lead here, and they have yet to pit.
Both
So-
Envision drivers on the team's last race weekend.
Apparently, they say they are the best team in FRL history, which is not true, in my opinion. But
They've had their fair share of success, though.
Yeah, they have.
They've definitely made their mark over the last couple of seasons. They have become a well-established team, so it's sad to see them go after such a time.
Yeah.
But you know, all good things eventually have to come to an end.
Damn.
As skilled and play games, they're still fighting for 4th place, which is effectively 1st place if we factor out the 3 drivers ahead who are yet to pit. As Skill Bacons is slowly emerging ahead of play games for now. They're pretty much even, so they are so close together that neither of them on their respective screens will have the slipstream. They'll be ahead on their own screens due to vision lag. We see it a bit differently as they now enter Sector 3, as Hyperboss is just ahead, who is the first of the, or rather the
Manpifting
last
goes
of the
purple.
drivers yet to pit. As Manpifting going green and purple, so looking to challenge for the fastest lap on his softs.
we have a new retiree. It's Byington. Byington has retired from this race.
Mian, he's gone. So that's both Max GP drivers gone.
It's not a good race for them. Meanwhile, I'm surprised to see Andy is right
Hyperboss.
behind his teammate, Manpifting. Of course, Andy, he pitted very early to claw back some time, as Hyperboss is now in the pits to go to what I assume would be he's going to the softs.
Yeah, I think he's going soft, like medium, soft, medium, maybe, or going for to pit again for softs. Got a big variety of strategies here. Mark is actually pulling away now from his teammate Bacon.
Bacon's just struggling out there. He's gonna have to pit here real soon.
I think the tires are starting to have an effect on his pace.
Yeah, I think his tires have overstayed their welcome on the track.
Yeah, actually, that's 14 laps on mediums, which is I'd say incredible to pull off in that way.
Yeah, it's definitely going to hurt the rest of his race, though, unless he's... No, he must be going hard. So there's no way he's going to go softs at this stage, as he's really extended his stint on the mediums here.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's going to do, as he is about to... he's now in the final sector with a few corners to go.
Andy has rejoined the provisional path for the lead. He's now close to Young. So Andy is back into this race.
Yeah.
Bacon, I think, surely is pitting here.
He is staying
Stays out again.
What is he doing?
I'm actually a little confused here now.
Don't tell me he's trying to stretch out and go for the soft, but that's suicide. We see how much time he's losing on the mediums right now. There's no way he.
I think
Surely he's
Well,
going hard. He has to
Because
go on
here-
that compound.
Because here comes the main pack too. They're going to be on Bacons here. Oh, Bacons, you might have made a really bad mistake, my friend.
I think that not stopping for this lap might have costed him a podium, which could even have been like a race win, considering his pace.
Question is whether he will even finish inside the top 5 at this point. I'm really worried for him.
Maybe top
right
10.
now.
10 laps to go.
Course.
Oh,
He will of
boy.
course be
He
on the
goes
fresh
wide.
tires. He's struggling so much right now. He's run wide after hairpin. He's losing places to man pifting and play games.
And Skilled has actually lost some time on play games. Before they were battling it out, now it's kind of a slight gap. And Bacon's is just dying in there.
yeah.
That strat was, as Wesley mentioned before, suicidal, I'd say.
Pretty much. Envision showing their inner Ferrari strategy.
Well, one of their strats is actually working, as Mark.
There, Bacons finally dives into the pits.
Finally, now let's see if he's going to go suicide mode and go on the softs, or whether he's going to go on the.
Oh, mistake.
Yeah, he broke early. He's going on the hard. He's gone
Yeah.
15 laps on the mediums, and he's going to do 10
That's
laps
impressive.
on the hards.
He's going for a one stop, which
It's impressive,
Yes.
but it's not
it's
the
not
way to
effective.
go.
It's
No,
not effective.
No. But remember, his plan must have been hards to mediums. That must have been his original strategy.
Yeah.
But because of that, he has to do the opposite. And hards for 10 laps is, yeah, it's not
Hard-
great.
hard- Hearts on the
he didn't
front.
have to.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
Yeah. He could have changed his strategy. But going 15 laps on mediums is
And Matt Piff and Mark
Crazy.
Anthony is going to be overtaken here too.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
actually, but Mark Anthony is on hards though, so
He is yet to pit. He's on old
Yeah.
hards.
yeah.
So yeah, it looks like both Envision drivers are finally being called by the rest of the pack. Pretty sure, men pifting is definitely on two stops, so they both have to stop again. So there's still all to play for until the end of the race. I presume that Mark is going to pit in this lap to get off his hard tires and go onto the mediums.
I think Mark's going in. If he, Bacon
I would be going in with
telling
that
his
yeah,
lap.
Mark Piff.
Yeah. So that's medium. I think he's going mediums now. If he's following the opposite strat of his teammate.
Oh, he has to reverse into his pit lane. He missed his pit box as well, just like Bacon.
Oh,
That's costing him a second at least. He's going for softs. Yeah, that's right.
He's going for a two. Well, no.
Going
I
for
think he-
one stop with the softs.
That okay.
I mean, that's
actually in itself is
possible. That
suicidal.
makes sense. That's 8 laps. That's actually
That's 8 laps, but the last 2 laps are going to be hell for him.
Yeah, still interesting. He's probably going to go for the fastest lap right now, but still, it's a very interesting strategy.
It's a final win for Ambition gone. They've just
It's not as interesting as what Scott Bacons has been doing with his strategy, but it's still a little bit of an interesting strategy to skip the mediums and go for a one stop with just.
unless Bacons thinks the cars in front of her aren't going to pit again. I mean, some are on softs.
I don't think they are. I mean, we have man pifting and I think play games and skilled maybe who are going to have to pit if they don't plan on doing another 8 laps on those mediums. And man pifting is actually on soft, so he has to pit.
He could be in this lap actually.
Shit,
His
to be
tires seem
honest,
to be doing fine. I'm not sure for how long he's been on his tires, but he's doing fine so far.
Matt
He's coming
Piffing,
around
we
the
want
corner
to.
to-
Matt Piffing pitted on lap 12.
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
6
so-
laps he has to go in. Sussy goes in, and so does skilled Geo and HD Muir. HD Muir, who is actually known by many as one of the fastest in time trial. He was notorious to beating Andy on that Lukov time trial, and now he's in the league.
Great to see that we actually do have some time trial grinders who are willing to participate in these leagues. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, we have another retiree. It's Young. Young has retired from this race, and it's getting word it was a MGU.
MGUK.
Yeah, the
MGUK
MGK,
failure.
it just failed.
Thank you, Young.
It's gone.
And very sad to see there.
Also, Wesley Goat.
M15 comfortably leading right now. He's got a gap of over 2 seconds to play games. He's yet to pit though. I think most of the guys who are currently in front are looking to go to stop. And he has already made his second stop, by the way, and he's in 4th place. So he's going to look. He's going to be in a pretty good position when the rest of the guys go in. Question is, never mind. The gap is 18 seconds. That's quite a long way
Matt
back.
Pipping dives into the pits.
Yeah. So it's play games. Let's see. Mark is quite far back, but he is on pretty fresh softs. He has pitted not too long ago. He could still be in the hunt for the win here. As
He's actually gonna
Man15
overtake.
and Play Games are now making their way off the pit. They are both going for softs. That would be the logical decision. This race is still up for grabs for a lot of different drivers. It's
Wait a
definitely
minute.
not
Wait a minute.
decided.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Mark Anthony pitted, right?
Yeah, he's first.
Yeah, not
He's
too long
in the
ago.
lead. He's in the lead.
And Andy's third. What the hell?
He is on softs for 3 or 4 laps right now. He pitted on lap 16. 15 or 16.
Mark pitted on lap 17 or just starting lap 17
Wait.
as we crossed the line.
Wait.
But so
Did
Mark's
Andy
only been on
pit?
sauce for 2 laps.
Yeah, but his softs are going to wear out first at the end
Yeah,
of the race.
the
He's got
thing,
a,
though.
his last 5 laps will be a long last 5 laps for sure.
So there's actually we got from top 5 and over. The guys are coming like close to each other. So we got both teammates from Skill Issue and then Skilled. So we could have a 4-way fight.
The gap is only 1.8 seconds. The gap is coming down, so it's going to be tough for Mark Anthony to hang on to the lead here, as Man15 looking to pull away from his teammate, who is under pressure from Skilled, down in 4th place.
Yeah, MD on the mediums, and he pitted. I think it was lap.
He must have.
Lap 16, just at the start of lap 15 when the leader crossed.
I was
the
about
line.
to say he did a very early first pit stop after like 6 laps, only 5 or 6 laps into the race, so he must be on all the tires. He's a bit out of sync with the other drivers, which means he is going to be a bit slower. He's going to be at a disadvantage into.
Well, once those
just quite a
softs
few
starts to die, yeah. Sorry, Wesley, I kind of overtalked you there, my bad. But I was going to say is that when these softs start to die, Andy will have the advantage on mediums. Now, that's if the mediums die, when he predicts. So
Yeah, if his
We'll
mediums
have
can
to
hold out
see.
long enough.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Wait, when did Andy pit?
he
Like
pitted
for-
lap 16, or
16, so
just
he's on-
when lap 16 started. So I guess right at the end of laps at 15. I have it weird here.
Oh, okay.
And 15 is bringing down the gap. He is close to gap by half a second on this lap, more than half a second actually, as he's gone green in sector 1. So he's really pushing, trying to close the gap. And Skilled Baconhead is slightly losing touch. He's 1 second behind Man15 right now, as Man15 now gets within a second of Mark Anthony in first. I need to get used to how I need to stress Mark Anthony's name. Well, I need to put the stress. But anyway, Man15, he is really closing down the gap. He's looking very likely to take the lead.
He had the most.
6 cents. He's gone a second quicker than Mark Anthony on the last lap. He's looking very strong right now to fight for the win here. He's finding a lot of pace in that skill issue car.
Yeah, Mark Anthony's a sitting duck if you're an Envision fan right now. And Andy has now just said that it is over on the radio.
Yeah, his tires are gone. He's now under pressure from Gio. So Andy he's going to struggle to finish in the top 5 in this race. It looks like
15
he's
takes the
about-
lead.
Man15 already takes the lead away from Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony is going to try his best to hang on, and it looks like it's going to be damage limitation from in this race, because I doubt he will have the pace to really challenge Man15 here. But we'll see. The slipstream is pretty effective around this track, so perhaps he
Especially
will
on
be
the
able to
straight.
hang on with the slipstream. He's still
Yeah.
right there.
These
With
final
Man15.
4 laps, these final 4 laps are going to be a race of attrition, I think. As maybe Mark, he's going to miss out on a few on the
Mark
win.
has so much less grip compared to Man15. It's going to be hard for him to fight
Yeah,
for
it's
the win here.
Yeah. As we see, Man15 is actually starting to slightly pull away. He's already got 5/10 on Mark. And this envisioned strategy, well, strategists have thrown away maybe a final victory.
Yeah, again, I don't understand the decision to stay out for as long as he did and to go on the softs till the end. Didn't seem logical, and it's not working out, as he is about to lose slipstream from Man15, who
Yeah,
is looking very
And
strong
he-
to
Yeah.
take home the win
He's
here.
actually also going to lose out on P2, as Play Games also already has Slipstream on him. And has, I think he's got fresher tires.
yeah, just disappointing from Envision. That's not the best way to go out in FRL. So, and yeah, Play Games just. Oh my God, no, never mind. Play Games got the better run. Play Games is in second place.
Also, I just remembered this. I think this is Mark's last race as an FRL driver too. So not only Envision's last race, but Mark's too.
He for sure would have won the better race. He is well, his second place is not secured yet. He's got there's Man15 in third who is currently winning the race. I'm not sure if someone
Ooh, Play Games.
maybe
corner
could do the
car.
math.
Oh wow,
Play Games
Play
with a
Games made an
mistake.
error.
But there's a
And Gio-
16-point gap between Man15 and Mark Anthony here. So
So
if
he'd have to.
if Mark Anthony really drops the ball in the final couple of laps, so far he's holding out okay, but he's still at risk of losing second place in the championship if he isn't careful and if he starts making too many mistakes.
Yeah, well, as Wolf said, Mark currently retains P2 as it stands.
So he needs second place. So he needs
Yeah.
to stay with Play Games if he can.
And Gio also is coming out of nowhere. He's currently 5th, fighting for P4 with Skilled. Maybe for this last 2 laps, he could maybe join the fight. Not far from.
Okay, so in the race, in order for Mark Anthony to lose second place, he has to in order to keep second place, rather, he should remain in the top 6, which is looking very likely for him right now, as HT Muir is quite far down the order. That's, of course, it also depends on the qualifying results and whomever gets the fastest lap. Andy has the fastest lap, so we don't have to worry about that for the championship standings. However,
He's
I'm not
fallen down, Mark, now.
Yeah. No, actually, Mark got pole, so he's gonna have the 3 points given in qualifying for P1. So
So he's looking good for second place at the moment. He's hanging with Play Games for now. Is still looking well in the fight for P2 at this stage.
yeah,
It's going to be
actually,
a good fight for the podium, as we've got 4 drivers fighting for 2 podium positions at the moment. While
yeah.
Man15, he's got a pretty comfortable margin out in front, 2
Actually,
seconds.
isn't the constructors championship already? Oh yeah,
Mark is hanging on to a podium, but he's got another lap and a
it's a
half to go
4-way
here.
fight for P2.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a finale! Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Play Games slightly getting a breakaway as Skilled now moves up into. He's about to move up into 3rd place, looking to. He's had enough of sitting behind Mark Anthony. He's going to
One
try
lap to
himself
go.
to get
it's white
into.
flag
White flag here. Or
sponsor.
in our. Yeah. Anyway, Matt Pippy with a great lead. He is out of this collision unless he chokes it like Andy's championships. He has this win pretty much sealed. Play Games in second. Skilled Bacon made an error. He's dropped down and back to Gio. Oh my gosh, that might have just cost him his podium chance. Oh no.
Oh, Skilled, for God's sake.
Completely over. It looks like Skilled is out. Mark made a mistake as well.
Mark made a miss.
Oh my God.
Oh, Skilled back into the podium positions. This could be a great finish for 3rd here.
So wait, Wolf. Is Wolf in?
Yeah,
he's in
Mark's out of it now. It's now against Gio and Baconhead for 3rd place and the final podium spot of the race. Who wants it more between these two? Gio's had a great race. Baconhead's been up all front, but it's going to be in this corner. Who wants it more? Skilled Bacon's has a better corner. Gio, and now Mark Anthony is now on the rear end of Gio. Mark Anthony, oh, he's still there. How is Mark Anthony? Oh no, he lost it out of that corner. Now he's trying to give it all. It's not going to be enough.
So that's Man15 going through the final corner, and that is Man15 crowned winner of the final race of D1 this season. Play Games finishes 2nd, and that is going to be Skilled Baconhead closing the podium. Gio in 4th.
We got the back here for the final few
There's a great
finish here. Dust, Quadras, and Brody are close together for the final few points in this race. Let's see who's going to take 11th place here. Dust with a better exit. Quadras, could he get back? Don't think so. Looks like Dust is all just about hang on as there's Hyperboss going slowly across the line, and he's dropped down to 12th place across the line like he ran out of fuel. What happened there?
And that's an MGU error.
And Brody stops at the line.
Yeah, grabbing that little bit extra screen time over there.
That was an incredible final lap, especially with that podium fight.
And that is the D1 race included.
Who's taking the screenshots? Wow. So that's D1.
Well, that ends an exciting D1 race and a good way to conclude the D1 season in FRL.
Wesley Goat forever, Wesley.
Jesus Christ. Wow. And that's it for D1 this season.
That is. That concludes another season of Division 1 in FRL. Any final words from you two?
Oh, well, I'd like to say a massive congratulations to Skilled Issue for their Constructors Championship, to Andy for his 3rd championship, And a massive thank you for tuning in, Primby.
Yeah, and man picking, of course, with his first place. With a
Hey.
very strong, very commanding victory here at the final race of the season, with Play Games securing second and Skill in third. Andy, he recovered, so he's taking home the fastest lap. He somewhat recovered to sixth place. Unfortunately, he was too slow at the start of the race to really come back at the end and fight for a top 5 position. A good comeback from him, nevertheless. And I hope the viewers have enjoyed this race as well. It was for sure it's a great way to round off the season here at Kalimba.
Yeah, really good race. Really good race. And shout out to Gio. He had a good little comeback at the end there and actually almost got a podium. So congrats to Gio as well for a great race.
Well,
Honorable mention to Link for a very good commentary as well. And Wesley.
Thank you. And good morning, Mac. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah. He commented as well. Yeah, all three of you guys, thank you. Lovely comment.
Well, I don't if Dustin still has to stream on. That is all from D1. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you maybe when next season starts. Till then, goodbye.
well,
Dude, I forgot
Bye-bye.
how bad the dirty air is because I was trying